11 Laws of Financial Literacy. Financial literacy is not just about counting money. It is a complete system of knowledge, habits, and strategies that allows a person to confidently manage their resources, avoid debt traps, and steadily move toward financial independence. Many people mistakenly believe that financial stability is a privilege of the wealthy, but in reality, it begins with the right mindset and everyday choices. Below are 11 fundamental laws of financial literacy, a practical and ethical code for anyone who wants to take control of their financial life. 1. The law of income and expense control. The first and most important law: control the flow of your money. Every dollar that comes in and goes out must be accounted for. Financial illiteracy begins when you don't know where your money goes. Without conscious control, neither saving nor planning is possible. Start with a simple record in a notebook, spreadsheet, or mobile app. Track all income and expenses. Categorize them: food, transport, rent, entertainment, savings. After a month or two, you'll see patterns: where you overspend, where you can save, and what brings real value. Control does not mean stinginess. It means awareness. Your goal is to ensure that money works for you, not the other way around. 2. The law of paying yourself first. A common mistake is spending everything and saving if something is left. A financially literate person does the opposite. They pay themselves first. Set aside 10 to 20% of every income immediately after receiving it. It's not just about savings, it's about building a lifelong habit. Over time, these funds form your emergency reserve, investment capital, or foundation for future goals. If you can't save $10 from $100, you won't manage $10,000 from $100, $100,000. Wealth begins with discipline, not with numbers. 3. The law of the emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Job loss, illness, car repairs, unexpected bills. To avoid turning crises into catastrophes, you need an emergency fund, a financial cushion. It should cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Keep it in a reliable and liquid account. For example, a separate savings account or a deposit with quick access. An emergency fund brings peace of mind. Knowing you can handle the unexpected lets you make decisions calmly, without panic or fear. 4. The law of smart debt. Debt itself isn't evil, but it must be used wisely. Financial literacy means understanding the difference between good and bad debt. Bad debt is consumer credit, loans for phones, clothes, or vacations. These purchases lose value and drain your future income. Good debt, on the other hand, can be a tool for growth. A mortgage under fair conditions, a student loan, or a business loan that increases income potential. The golden rule: never borrow without a clear repayment plan, and ideally build savings so that borrowing becomes your last resort. 5. The law of investment and capital growth. Savings without growth slowly lose value. Inflation affects everyone. The next law states, money must work for you. Investment is the process of making capital generate income. It can be a savings account, bonds, stocks, index funds, real estate, or even your own business. The key is to understand risk and return, not to chase quick profits, but to make informed, long-term decisions. Before investing, build your foundation: stable income, an emergency fund, and knowledge. An investor without education is not an investor. They are a gambler. 6. The law of financial planning. Financial freedom requires clear goals and a plan. Many people work hard all their lives, but never achieve what they truly want, because they don't have a roadmap. Set financial goals for different time horizons. Short term, 1 to 2 years. Reduce debt. Save for a trip. Medium term, 3 to 5 years. Buy a home. Start a business. Long term, 10 plus years. Create a retirement fund or legacy capital. Every goal should be SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Without a plan, effort turns into chaos. 7. The law of discipline and conscious consumption. Financial literacy is also about self-control. The ability to say no to impulsive spending is a mark of maturity. Advertising constantly tempts us. Sales, discounts, limited time offers. But wise consumers distinguish between desire and need. Before every purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Can I afford it without breaking my budget? What will happen if I don't buy it today? Most spontaneous desires fade within 24 hours. Conscious consumption protects your wallet and your peace of mind. 8. The law of continuous learning and adaptation. The financial world changes faster than ever. New technologies, banking tools, digital currencies, and investment products emerge constantly. What was profitable yesterday might be risky tomorrow. That's why you must never stop learning. Read financial books, follow markets, learn about taxes, budgeting, and investments. Even basic financial education gives you an advantage over those who rely on luck. A financially literate person is not someone who knows everything, but someone who constantly improves and adapts to change. 9. The law of diversification. Never put all your eggs in one basket. The law of diversification protects you from uncertainty by spreading assets across different instruments, sectors, and currencies. If all your money is in one company's stock, a single crisis can ruin your plans. But if your assets are divided among savings, bonds, index funds, real estate, and perhaps a business, your portfolio becomes resilient. Diversification isn't about chasing the biggest gains. It's about reducing risk and achieving balance. Stability is built on diversification, not chance. 10. The law of protecting your assets. Building wealth is only half the journey. Protecting it is just as important. Unexpected events, accidents, illness, lawsuits, theft can wipe out years of effort. That's why asset protection includes adequate insurance, health, property, life, safe storage of documents and passwords, legal understanding of ownership, inheritance, and taxes. Being prepared doesn't mean being pessimistic. It means being responsible. True financial literacy includes not only making money, but safeguarding what you've built. 11. The law of generosity and financial ethics. Money is a tool, not an end in itself. The final law of financial literacy is about generosity and ethics. True prosperity includes the ability to share through charity, helping family, or supporting your community. Generosity teaches gratitude and reminds us that wealth gains meaning only when it serves good purposes. Financial ethics also means honesty, paying taxes, honoring agreements, and treating others fairly. Money amplifies who you are, and integrity is the most valuable asset of all.